Hey everybody, Bill Randall here, reporting from the San Francisco Token Kai. We're going to talk about a couple of the swords that I have for sale. You can find them on alexmp.com. This first sword is a Daito, a long sword by Sekishu Sadasuna, and he was one of Masamune's 10 great pupils' son. So it would be two down from Masamune, the great Masamune. It dates, I think this guy worked in about 1320-ish. Fabulous Hondachi mounts, Shakudo Tsuba, silver Fujikashira, and Sageo tie down, all the different parts. Tokugawa mones, everything is Tokugawa mones, so owned probably by a daimyo. The blade is a little over 28 inches long. It's in full fresh polish, Tokubetsu Hozan papers. Beautiful sword overall, healthy, no flaws, just a wonderful sword, very sharp. And then the next sword that we have that we're looking at is a sword by a smith named Gasan Sadakazu. And what's interesting, he worked at the turn of the century. He died in 1926. He was one of two imperial household artisans that were retained by the emperor. And they made swords for generals, admirals. Anytime the emperor would give a gift to a high-ranking official, a diplomat, it was either made by Gasan Sadakazu or Miyamoto Kanenori. When I first bought this sword, I pulled it out and I thought it was an Ichimonji. Looking at the tempering pattern, it's what they call Saka Choji. And then I noticed it was dull the first inch, which indicates that it had only been polished once. And so I took the handle off and it was a Gasan Sadakazu, so I was pretty happy. It looks like an older sword, very slender, very erudite, very light. And again, I sent it over to Japan, had it polished, new Shirasaya, and had it papered. Sayagaki done by the former director of the NBTHK, Michiro Tanobe. Again, it has Tokubetsu Hozan papers. And you can find it on alexmp.com. Next one we have is a beautiful mounted Shinshinto blade by one of the Yokoyama smiths. They worked in the 1850s, 1860s. Typically, this particular smith worked in a choji pattern. It looks like clovers on the cutting edge, that's choji. But this sword was obviously special order because it looks like a Yamashiro blade. It's a completely different school than what he normally worked in. Suguha Hamon, the type of hada is called Ponuka hada. It means pear skin. It's really, really tight. Jigane, the forging is really, really tight. And again, it's a flawless blade. Kind of a dark blue color steel. Almost looks like a Koto period blade. Signed and dated, I believe it's dated 1861 or 63, but we'll have the information on alexmp.com. Full description, length, pictures of the papers. The next one is just a really, really nice signed Shinto blade made about 1650. Mounts are Edo period. Really no damage. The mounts are pretty perfect. With green blue abalone, which is a real expensive material when they make sayas. I think to have this saya made today would cost something like $10,000. And actually there's a gentleman at the show that does this kind of lacquer work. He's a traditional Japanese lacquer artist. Beautiful fittings. I forgot to pull the blade out. Here we go. Again, long, beautiful Hochoji Hamon, very active. Has bohi grooves, blood grooves as people call them. Gold foil habaki, all the bells and whistles you want in a katana. See you guys next time. Thank you.